There's something about kart racing games that taps straight into the chaos-loving part of our brains. The drifting, the rubber banding, the last-minute blue shell. Or in this case, whatever ridiculous arsenal of weapons the Karters 2 Turbocharged throws at you. But this isn't just another kart racer coasting on nostalgia. It's a game that genuinely wants to challenge the genre's biggest names, not by copying them, but by building something faster, deeper, and more community-driven. Built by a small indie studio out of Poland, the Karters 2 feels like a game made by people who grew up loving kart racers and asked, what if we could play this with 6 friends on one couch and still go online afterward to climb a global leaderboard? That spirit runs through everything here. It's chaotic, yes, but also weirdly ambitious. Let's talk gameplay first, because that's where the Karters 2 really sets itself apart. The controls are tight, the handling is snappy, and the tracks are designed to encourage both risk and reward. These aren't just forgettable loops with item boxes scattered around. Each of the 16 official tracks is tuned for competitive flow, and many feature multiple paths, sharp elevation changes, and sneaky shortcuts that reward players who study the map, or learn from being humiliated online a few times. Weapons are a core part of the game, and while there are the usual suspects, rockets, mines, bombs, the Karters 2 leans into over-the-top power-ups in a way that feels fun instead of frustrating. Importantly, you never feel entirely helpless. There's always a way to counter or recover, and in many ways, your positioning and driving still matter more than what item you get. That makes the experience less random and more tactical, especially when you're playing competitively. And speaking of competition, there's a lot to chew on here. Ranked matchmaking is fully supported, complete with global ELO leaderboards, monthly resets, and ghost race downloads. You can literally race against the best times in the world or upload your own and watch others try to beat them. That's something most mainstream kart racers don't even bother with, and it gives the Karters 2 an edge for players who want more than just party night chaos. Now, if you've got friends over or a group of siblings who refuse to take turns, the game's local split-screen support is kind of ridiculous in the best way. It supports up to 6 players on one screen, and if that sounds like a nightmare, somehow it's not. The UI handles it well, the frame rate holds up, and the game even lets you take split-screen online, so your living room crew can race randoms or other squads across the world. It's the kind of feature that feels rare these days, especially on PC. On the customization side, the Karters 2 leans heavily into the Steam Workshop, which has already exploded with over 1,000 mods, custom tracks, characters, and even visual tweaks. If you've ever wanted to kart race as a banana with wheels on a track shaped like a donut, this community is probably working on it already. The best part, it's built in natively, so browsing and installing mods is smooth and integrated. Then there's the single-player campaign, which honestly doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it doesn't have to. It's a solid, structured way to learn the maps, test out different weapons, and get used to the feel of the game without diving into the competitive pit right away. For players who just want to race bots, unlock medals, or do ghost challenges at their own pace, it's a good warm-up zone. And if you like tournaments, team-based cups, or just want to mess around with different match formats, there's plenty of support for that too. Up to 24-round cups, team versus team play, both online and local, and battle arenas that swap racing for raw mayhem. It all adds up to a game that's way more versatile than its price tag suggests. But maybe the most endearing part of the Karters 2 is how much of its heart is showing. You can tell this wasn't made by a massive studio with focus groups and executive checklists. It was made by people who asked, why can't a kart racer be fun and competitive, silly and smart? And instead of choosing, they just did it all. If you're someone who grew up on kart racers but always wanted just a little more control, a little more depth, and a lot more community involvement, the Karters 2 Turbocharged might be the surprise hit you didn't know you were waiting for. It's got heart, it's got speed, and most importantly, it's got room to grow. Between the ranked online scene, the modding support, and the full-fat couch chaos, there's something here for everyone. Whether you're hunting for the next big party game or a kart racer that respects your skills, the Karters 2 is definitely worth a few laps.
This is gonna be so rad. Ready to win! Yeah! the gun, the bigger the fun. Racing like a rocket, yeah! Move, move, move! Now we're talking. Wahoo! Let's give them a taste of our poison. Let's win this race. Yes! Just what I needed. Woohoo! Prepare for the shock therapy. Woohoo! Zoom, zoom, baby. Catch me if you can. Ah! Jumping through time. Up to it! Pushing the pedal to the metal. Let's give the competition a shot to remember. Yeah! Yeah! This. So cool. Yeah. I'm on fire. Move, move, move. Eat my dust. My gun's bigger than your gun. Yippee! Like a rocket! Yeah! Perfect! Faster than a cheetah on caffeine. Accelerate to the max!